What's up? What's up?
You're all different now. Holy crap!
What's
Like,
that?
weren't you just like floating in the air at a different angle? Like when you came,
What are you talking about?
I'm so confused. We
What's
can
up,
find out maybe
everybody?
like
What's
a
up,
different
everybody?
camera angle.
I mean, I know I've been giving different camera angles. I've been trying to get the right camera angle. Like, I don't know what my good side is or what my bad side is. Like, so I apologize. But hey, Saber Rattle, what's up, you
Woo!
guys? How's
Look
it
who all's
going?
in the house. It's all the family. What's
Hey,
up,
we got
State Law?
everybody.
What's up, Mets? What is Raphael? I appreciate Mets had a was it a rehearsal last week that you had to get to before you rush back here. So we always appreciate when you spend
Yes, we do.
time with us. I'm getting confused. We're both hitting the sides.
I don't.
So things have been what's up, Steve? Things have been a little bit crazy here at the cave. I think we've got just one more live show at Weekend Blender on the 21st. It's just a one-day event. We will be down in I can't remember if that's Madeira again, wherever that one's at. Woo! Oh, I love to see the messages like
Dude,
flowing.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm looking. I'm seeing all the messages right now pop
I
up.
got the little button. I love hitting the little button up here so everybody's well, hello there. So we've got one more show that we are going to be at live. I am still working on this big secret project that is slowly but surely coming together. And when this all does come together, I'm gonna have jobs and assignments for everybody. And that includes I'm gonna be hiring you back, Mets.
Wow.
Just letting you know now. Um, so yeah, things are moving along swiftly. I think the universe is positioning me where I need to be. So I am very excited about that. So if you have not seen a lot from Kyber Cave out in the wilds, we have not been doing a lot of shows, as many shows as we have been. We will be getting out for shows. In fact, we will be sponsoring a couple of shows. This is 2006 is going to be a very exciting year. Not only are we going to be moving into our new endeavors at some point, but we are already set up to sponsor at least two shows. We will
Wow.
be sponsoring, of course, one of my favorite events, the Moon Festival. Um, the Moon Festival is the last weekend in May, and it is where they filmed Return of the Jedi. So they do a big festival there every year. We will be
Yeah.
the official lightsaber for that venue as we were last year, and this year we will also be doing a Sonoma Star Wars event. So,
Nice.
and we will be the sponsors for that as well. So this is going to be a good fun year. You should see more of us out and about, and we're going to be doing really exciting. I'm really excited with some of the potentials we have with the channel. You know what I was thinking about too, Lynn? Okay, not to give you guys out there in La La Land too much of a hint of what I'm doing, but a little bit of a hint of what I'm trying to
Are
put
you really
together.
gonna? Are you really gonna do it?
I'm not giving. Okay. So I was thinking with the production company, we were talking about moving the production company into this spot, right, to make it easier to do Saber Rattle and some other shows we had in mind. But I was thinking about what about a vendor reality show?
Okay.
We can be like real world, but like old fat guys.
Oh my gosh. Well, not just old fat guys that like toys. Like that's
Like
what it would be.
that's the important. That's the important part.
Yeah. I was gonna say it'd be old fat guys that like freaking like toys, dude. They like
Old
collect.
fat guys who love toys and the women that sneer at him. That's him.
Oh,
I'm very excited. 2006. I know. My heart goes. Oh, dude, that's another crazy thing. I don't know if you probably haven't heard about this, Lynn. They
what?
just announced yesterday. So I want to give my condolences to the I think 450 families that it affects. But they are closing the Anheuser Busch factory.
Dude, I saw that on your page, bro, and I was like, what the crap? They're closing Anheuser Busch. Like
And for anybody that has lived in this area, the Anheuser Busch factory has been there since 1979. So
1979,
pretty much all of our lives.
all of our lives. I remember moving from the Bay Area to Fairfield Sassoon, and I remember driving up Highway 12 for my first time ever and smelling that smell. and the distinct smell of the brewery, like you smell
Right.
it every time you go. And I remember turning to my mom like, "What is that?" She's like, "Oh, I think that's the brewery." And smelling that smell, and now knowing that the next time I drive up Highway 12, I won't smell that smell.
It's crazy, dude. We were I have credit. I got dude, I wish I could find my old stuff. I bet it'd be worth money now too. Um I was in the only Boy Scout troop that was sponsored by Anheuser-Busch. So we would go to like, Boy Scout camps with like all the other, troops and stuff, and we
Yeah,
would be the only Boy Scout with beer logos
I
on
know.
our
That's
uniforms.
crazy. You have beer logos on your on
479,
your
baby.
like I mean, I thought it was cool, like being on a softball team being sponsored by a beer company, but that's awesome being like the Boy Scout. Like you're like the pinnacle of all pinnacles, and like you're still sponsored by a by a beer company.
Our,
Like
our, I distinctly remember our scarf was the friggin' eagle standing on top of the A.
that is awesome, dude. That is awesome. Like that to me is the irony. Like I don't know if that's like the like just the irony of that a Boy Scout troop sponsored by a major beer company is amazing. That's amazing. I wish you still had that scarf. Like
I'm sure if I dig up some of my old stuff around here somewhere, I've got to have some old Boy Scout uniform stuff around here.
well, you know what? Rest in peace, Anheuser-Busch, Fairfield / Sassoon, or well, I don't know if that was was it considered Fairfield or was it
Yeah,
Cordelia?
it's technically Fairfield, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So like I said,
And
I
I
it's
just
just
want to give my love and support to all the families that this is going to
yeah,
be
and I hope that it won't be a job displacement. I'm hoping that they'll be able to. I mean, I know it
well.
sucks. I'm hoping that
So what happened was they're shutting down 3 factories across the country.
yeah,
And they said that they have offered people jobs at their other factories, but that's, rerouting their lives and moving to who knows where for how much money, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
that's true. You know what? I honestly hope if they're going to relocate people, I hope they give them whatever pay they were giving them here in California, because
yeah.
California pay trumps.
Right. Anywhere else would be good. It would suck going the other direction, but
Yeah, if you're getting paid like, and that hopefully that is an incentive to keep these people not only employed but to get them get them a much better life than, because like I said, if you're making California
rates in Kentucky, that's all right.
that's not exactly true. California rates in Michigan would be great, bro. If I was making California pay in Michigan, so hopefully they're offering that. And like I said, good luck to all the families that are being affected by this. So, well, dude, that's like I said, Anheuser-Busch is a piece of history, dude. Like I said, that smell, and I've since I've gotten to be older, I've drinking a lot of their beer. So,
yeah, well, I mean, just the fact that and we've talked about it, and I think it doesn't affect you as much because you're not here as much. But like,
yeah,
I was talking to some people about what is still here that we remember from our childhood. You know what I mean? What businesses still exist in Fairfield that were part of when and the only thing we could think of was Joe's Buffet. Yeah. And Anheuser-Busch, Jelly Belly.
Jelly Belly. I was gonna say Jelly Belly. That's what I was gonna say. Because Jelly Belly has definitely been one of the staples of California and of our area, being in our area. So Jelly Belly, Anheuser-Busch, and Joe's. Yeah. Those are some staples. I'm glad to hear that two out of three are still available. So at least I get some jelly beans next time I come.
Yeah, leave it down in the comments if you are from the Fairfield. We'll even call it the Solano County area. We'll include our Vacaville friends in this. What do you remember? And this only counts if you've lived in the area for more than 20 years.
Yes.
But what do you remember for that has been in that town for 20 years or more?
Yes.
That's a hard one. Now, I think Digital Stitches, the place that does like Letterman's jackets and stuff, I think that one's been around for, because
hasn't Hasui been around for a minute?
Oh, the Japanese restaurant in Vacaville, huh?
Yeah. See, y'all think just because I'm from, remember, I'm a California boy. I grew up in California. I've only recently been to Michigan and been living in Michigan. So yeah, dude. Like I mean, honestly, dude, there's some
I
things
will
out
give
there,
you
bro.
Hisui, but I will not give you any of the other restaurants on Hamburger Hill. Fast food doesn't count. Yeah.
Okay. So those
But I
don't
will give
count.
you Hisui's.
Oh, you'll give me Hisui's? Okay. All right. Let me think. Oh shoot. Oh,
Yeah, man. There's not much around, dude.
there's not much around that's been around since we were kids, man. Like,
I can even remember when Fairfield had a drive-in movie theater.
and that's not around anymore. That's not around anymore. Trust me, I remember that drive-in, man. That drive-in, gosh, memories, bro. So good and bad. Okay, I shouldn't say bad, but good, and I would say not so good. Like, a lot of crazy things happened at that movie at those drive-ins. But yeah, but that's for another episode. So
Hey,
um,
say Wong or Mets, if you guys know of any areas in the preferably Solana County area, I'm looking for 30,000 square feet in old DDs or an old dollar store or something. Let me know. I am looking for serious leads.
um,
And I am happy to have you guys here. Sorry, I get the hiccups.
yeah, I can't think of anything that's there but not there. But again, I haven't been back I mean, I've been back sporadically, but I haven't been back like to really take a full gander at Fairfield like in about 3 years. I've come back, stayed at the Hilton out there, but so I'm kind of close to the mall and whatnot, so I've seen things around there, but I haven't really gotten a chance to really venture out in the Fairfield, Sassoon, Vacaville. Definitely Vacaville. It's been a minute since I've hung out in Vacaville, so
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah.
So say Wong, just so you know what I'm looking for, the old I like he said the old Kyber Cave at the mall. One of the challenges with malls that I have, and unless they would be willing to change and renegotiate, but a lot of times the malls will they'll charge you a certain amount of rent, and then if you meet over a certain goal, your a percentage of your profits are taken out.
Yeah.
And I've always hated that system. It's always felt like a gank move. I don't know what's up with the ghost in your room, dude.
No, it's Goku. It's me bumping Goku and Goku knocking over my light. Like that's what it is. Like Goku is really like he's placed in a very
He's not having it, bro.
Like I'm trying like I don't know, he keeps wanting to go Super Saiyan and I don't know what's going on. So yeah, sorry about that. But go ahead. What were you saying?
I have no idea.
You lost. You lost it, and it's me and Goku's fault. I apologize. So yeah, dude.
I think this would be a good time to talk about our fantastic flow producer.
Yes, James Kaiser.
James Kaiser. We are lucky to have him on the show for several years now.
Yes,
bringing us fantastic flow artists. Do you know anything about this artist?
Hey. So yes, we actually have a reoccurring flow artist this week. Somebody that brought back on only because of not only how dope this flow video is, but because he's definitely a really good flow artist. He goes by the name of Timothy Dabble, but he's also known as Mr. Dabble. We got a whole new flow video from Mr. Dabble. I think James is just really excited about this guy, and I'm really excited about this guy when I looked at this video. So I think at this point, I think we should, maybe go ahead.
An up and comer, huh?
Yeah,
this is a name to keep an eye on.
Yes. So let's get into it.
have long hair too.
Yeah, yeah. So
Our
you
brother
remember? So you
have them
remember
long
his?
haired fire flingers.
You remember the one video we had of him? You remember his like I think we did it like maybe 2 weeks
Two,
ago
3 weeks
or
ago.
3 weeks ago. He had the guns. He was one
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
guns.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's Mr. Dabble, bro. Like he's dope, dude. He's dope.
That was amazing. I love the in front of the body, behind the body. He was consistent with
Dude,
his timing.
it's fire, bro. Like I'm sorry, bro. It's fire. Fire scares me.
Bring
And to be able
fire.
to do that with fire, fire. Right? I mean, I love
Yeah.
fire, but I'm also afraid of fire. Like I'm like your quintessential pyromaniac. Like I love it, but I'm scared of it. Like, dude, that was amazing. That was freaking cool. Like the his flow, like his technique with fire. Like, come on, bro. Like that was amazing. That was amazing. So shout out to Mr. Dabble, also known as Timothy Dabble, but we're gonna call him Mr. Dabble from now on. If James gives me another video of Timothy Dabble and it's as good as like they progressively get better and better, I'm just gonna start calling him by his moniker, Mr. Dabble. Right? Like give it up for Mr. Dabble.
He's gonna have swords lit on fire while he's on ice skates.
Bro, that would be amazing. And honestly, at that point, like I would, hashtag jump out window. Like it would be crazy. So shout out to Mr. Dabble. Thank you, James Kaiser. Once again, you've brought us a phenomenal artist, and you keep on bringing us phenomenal artists. So thank you very much. So yeah, man.
And I want to remind you guys that this show is brought to you every week until we get other sponsors by kybercave.com. Kyber Cave is your #1 spot to get TXQ product as well as exclusive sabers that you can buy nowhere else on the internet. I'm excited about. We have some new stuff that we are working on right now. It's in the planning stages. By the end of this year, we're going to have at least 3 brand new exclusive sabers. Oh, including, I'm so excited. We're getting in this week. Okay, so we have. Oh, I wish I had it to show you. I should have been prepared. So we have 2 lines. One of the very popular line that we have right now is called the. Oh man, if I have, of course, I have it on my phone. Is called the lookalike sabers. These are sabers. The screen accurate sabers tend to be in about the $400 range, and that's just to start. That's $400 for an RGB. Then if you want NeoPixel goes, you can go up to 6 or 7. That's for a screen accurate. But lately, what TXQ has done is they've been we call it the lookalike series. And this is a series that is 95% screen accurate. The only difference is the startup button. And that is so that they can have the same exact chassis in every saber, which then brings down their production line costs. But because of that, they're able to reduce the price by almost half.
Really?
So they have released the Mace Windu. The Mace Windu and the Count Dooku are the newest 2 additions. However, Kyber Cave has an exclusive in the Mace Windu version. We are the only version that has what we call the Sam Jackson edition, and our edition has the BMF engraved onto the saber.
No, dude, are you serious?
You know about the BMF, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what that relates to, dude. That relates to his wallet in Pulp Fiction.
Exactly.
Yes,
and
sir.
When he came onto the set of Star Wars, they engraved that into his saber, or into his personal saber.
I need to have that saber. I need to have that exact saber, whatever the cost, dude.
So that saber is a Kyber Cave exclusive. The regular Mace Windu version will be available throughout the TXQ catalog, but we are the only ones that have it with the BMF on it.
I need the one with the BMF, but I also need that Count Dooku too, because I love the shape of that Count Dooku. Ventress and Count Dooku's like sabers have always I love those curved hilts, dude. So yeah, I need to have both of those sabers.
Well, you were to be excited. Our second exclusive, our first exclusive in the Kyber Cave lineup was what we call the Shicho. You know what? As this year goes, we're gonna get more prepared, Lynn. We're gonna work on the show and we're gonna re-gear things around. But we'll do better with it. Like I'll have more material for you. But Kyber Cave has an exclusive right now called the Shicho. And if anyone knows, if you know your lightsaber lore, you may know that Shicho is the name of the first of the seven lightsaber forms of combat.
Yep.
So what I'm doing is I'm designing sabers that are designed in the, if lightsabers were real, they would be real world designs for each particular style. Does that make sense?
That makes total
So
sense. And
I'm
that's
trying to look, and I don't we don't have any photos here to the side. The Shicho is the first one that we've developed. The Shicho, Kit Fistu was a master of Shicho. The Shicho is known for its defense against a wide group of people,
yep.
really good at 95 and 45-degree angles, very kind of sweepish, flowing kind of movements. It's the first form that every Jedi will learn when they come into the temple. So our first saber is the Shicho, and that has been very popular. But if anyone else knows the line, you know that next comes Makashi, and Makashi is the curved hilt saber. And we have an exclusive design, super excited about. The thing that gets me excited, and again, we have photos, I just don't have them here. The thing that I'm excited about is that every saber that you see that's out on the market right now is designed as a two-handed saber.
Yeah.
The Dooku's are very much longer sabers. My design is the first saber that's meant to be so
Single-handed.
it's a one-handed, so it's about you can still put two hands on it, but it's half the size so that you get twice as much speed.
Okay.
It's meant to be more of a fencing style saber.
Yeah.
It is a curved hilt, so I'm very excited.
That would be like, I'm not saying I'm totally dumb to sabers or anything, but we know Ahsoka carried two sabers, right?
Right.
What kind of sabers was Ahsoka carrying? She had a. Help me out, man.
She had a Shoto, and both of hers are Shoto and regular style.
Yeah, so she has a Shoto and
because her Padawans were more straight, whereas her what they call the Falcon, or not the Falcon, the Fulcrum sabers are more of a katana
style. Yes, yeah, okay. So I'm correct. All right. All I'm saying is that I need one of those curved hilt sabers. I need the reason why is I don't care what the length is. I need a curved length one. I mean a curved hilt, and I need that BMF one. Those are the ones I need.
These will be the BMF is not available on the website right yet, but it is out there, and that will be in my house this week.
Really? Can it be at my house? If I give you money, can it be at my house by next week?
It could be.
All right. You need to text me a price, dude, so I can.
All right. Well, now all of that to the side. Anybody else out there looking for your saber? I cannot guarantee you that I can get you anything before Christmas at this time period. But if it's something that's on my shelf, I might be able to get it there before Christmas. If it is not on my shelf right now, I can't guarantee anything at all. But I can guarantee you excellent prices and excellent customer service. So make sure to check out kybercave.com. And remember, if you are, just message me directly if you need a BMF Kyber Cave exclusive Sam Jackson edition.
I'm messaging you right now. I need that. I just told you I need that, bro. Like.
All right. Well, we need something else. We need to get onto this fantastic feature we have on tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
do.
This
wonderful gentleman I met a year and a half ago, maybe. About a year and a half ago. 2 years ago, because I know it's been several cons, several shows now. Up in the Oregon area, there are Dave Hawthorne does fantastic shows all over Oregon, California. I first met him in doing the California shows, but now he has grown and expanded so much, Nevada, that I get to meet other wonderful producers through him. Dave Saunders is somebody who's up in the Oregon area, the Southern Oregon area to be exact. And I know I saw him interviewing lots of the celebrities out there. He has his own YouTube channel, and we are going to talk to him now about what his channel is about and some of the cool experiences he had. So with no further ado, please give it up Mr. David Saunders. What's up?
What's up?
How you doing,
How's
sir?
it's going? How you doing?
I am fantastic. With your background within nostalgia enough, you told me, hey, Lynn, does it make you think of like it reminds me of like the background that we have for like Gen X Men?
I love it. I love that background. Like when I saw it, and I saw like the best part of it is the Polaroid camera taking a picture with his image on. That is classic. I love it. I freaking love it. Like
My adopted brother helped me with it.
dude, that is one of the best not only backgrounds. Like I would use that for everything. Like that is awesome. You got the tape. You've got all the good the nice good 80s 90s grooves in it, dude. Like I love it.
So so what got me into doing this is that I'm like I was just thinking beginning of the year last year when I started my first season. Okay, I'll just let everybody know if you want to see the seasons. I have got on my YouTube page the Nostalgia Blend. Okay, Nostalgic Blend. That's where it's at, by the way. And or once I can start getting more going, I'll be doing more. It'll be on like other listening areas you can do. So right now I'm gonna be planning more interviews. Van is actually gonna be interviewed next month
Woo!
with me. Dave, who Van also talked about, who's going to be interviewed. He was my first interview I did last year, and this year, this next coming year, he will also be my first interview of the new year.
Nice.
So I've taken a couple months off from doing interviews due to the fact that I have a family member who had some medical surgery and some other medical items that's occurred. But no, I everything it's one of those things like 80s and 90s, trying to even 60s and 70s. You remember growing up, you're wishing, gee, I wish I had that now again. For example, the no cell phones, the no computers. You just had the cereal, the
Oh man, don't make
cartoons on Saturdays and after school.
you're about to get me to spark up a bowl and get deep right now, dude. But like we've been talking about like just even I think it's funny how like my son's generation, my son is 16 years old right now.
Wow.
And how even in his generation, there's a lot of like they are listening to stuff that we listened to in the 90s and the 80s. Um they are listening to nostalgic stuff. They're not even listening to their own stuff that's coming out now.
I know, right?
A lot of them, it's funny how there seems to be even generations of people that know nothing about it. You know what was crazy? I was thinking about this today too. My son, he's 16 right now, right? He's the end of Generation Z, I think is what it's called. Then you come into Generation Alpha.
Hmm.
My son is the last generation
He's
that will
Gen
be
Z.
Gen Z. My son will be the last generation that will be 50% literate.
Wow. Okay, so my sister and I, we were born the first 2 years after before millennials. Okay, so
Mhm,
my sister and I are zennial with
mhm,
the X. Take away
mhm.
the M, we were the X.
You guys are
Right.
millennials. Yeah, you
Okay,
guys are millennials. Yeah, you're
my
definitely
sister and I,
millennials.
we always felt like that's what we were. And did
Right.
you know before they changed it, before that book that stated this is the years and stuff that are the different generations? My sister and I were Generation X.
Right.
We remember it was time to go inside when the street light came on.
When the street lights came on,
You
I
know
was
when you're in deep trouble is when you can hear your parent yelling your first, your middle name, and your last name. What's
No,
funny
you
for
know what
me?
I had to tell. You know what I had to tell Mike because like we live in a society of like hovercraft parenting. You know what
Uh
I
huh.
mean? And like every kid monitored at all times. We used to have a commercial that would come on national TV that had to remind the parents that they own children.
I
Yes.
was
Do you
just
know where your
talking
children
about
are at?
that commercial the other day at my job.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just talking about that.
Dude,
Like
our parents were so messed up they had to be
it's 10
reminded that they
o'clock.
had children.
Where are your children at? Like that was the commercial, bro.
Yes, I remember that. And what's funny is my sister and I, my mom was the last generation of baby boomers,
Right.
and they say that Gen Xers were raised by baby boomers. So there we go. My sister and I were first, last of the Gen X in the beginning of the millennials.
Right, dude.
The last of the baby boomers.
That's
I don't
so
think I
cool.
honestly I don't think Gen X was raised by baby boomers. Gen X was raised by Gen X. Like we
Yeah,
weren't raised like
exactly.
the boomers didn't raise us. So.
Boomers are out there having fun, making babies. You realize I was thinking about that with like my mom. She passed in 2019, right? And I was like, God damn, my mom cashed out at the exact right time. I hate to put it that way, but like she could not have cashed out at a better time.
Like, so when my dad passed, I was let's see, 4 years out of high school
Oh wow.
when my dad died. When my dad passed, and there's something I always told the kids with Gen Zers and all of us. I'm like, be glad your father is still here. And for those who've lost their father at a young age, my
Yeah.
condolence. I know how you feel. I was only I was only 23 when my father passed.
Mhm.
I'm like, I remember when he and my mom got married. He never went to Disneyland, so my mom decided to take him with us when we went to Disneyland. First time I ever went to Disneyland was in '83,
Right.
Christmas time. And what's neat, he also loved Disney, and he used to do a lot of different things. He loved bowling. I love bowling, golfing, boom. But yeah, no. So I remember in the '80s the TV shows and the cartoons. But I also, as I'm watching everything's happening now, these kids don't know anything about that. Do you guys remember the Christmas specials?
Well, yeah, but you know what's even weirder is that we were talking about the epidemic in this country of loneliness, and why people feel disconnected from each other. And one of the things that I think about with these kids and these generations, right, is like when you and I and Lynn were growing up, there was the Saturday morning cartoons, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody woke up and everybody got up to watch those Saturday morning cartoons. When you wanted to watch your next episode of The Cosby Show or whatever show was your regular show, if you missed it that week, there was no going back. That was it.
Nope.
You just missed it. There was no Cinemax, there was no HBO, or there was eventually, but there was no recording devices that would, you just missed it. So it's a whole different thing. People had
You
like
might
those
catch it on
water cooler
summer
moments.
reruns. You might catch that episode on summer reruns if you got lucky to be
Yes.
home.
Yes.
Otherwise, you missed that episode, and somebody had to tell you about that episode. That's exactly what
And,
happened.
and
Exactly.
then you're like literally you're just pulling your friend aside going, "You're going to tell me," and they'll be like, "You'll just have to try to catch it the next time it's on." And you're
But
like,
but but
how
it,
how
I
how?"
feel like it led more to a sense of community. Even it's what connects me to a kid from New York or a kid in Florida. Even if we didn't grow up together, we if
Hmm.
we were in the same age period, we could talk about those memories about how as soon as ice skating came on, your that's when you knew your cartoons were done. You know what I mean? As soon
Yes.
as the wide world of golf came on, that's when you know your cartoons were done for that
Hmm.
Saturday.
I'm
Uh,
so I have TikTok. So I don't like on TikTok. They have other things. me when I do my page, it's nothing but the nostalgia blend stuff. And we're talking. I'm like, I'll bring up stuff from the 80s. I'm like, okay, so what was your favorite thing you remember growing up? No mention cartoons, going out playing, the street lights coming on, uh, movies, music, cartoons, everything and everything that these kids now don't know about because they are more involved on their cell phones.
Dude, dude, our parents didn't give a crap about us. Now that I think about it, I'm a little bit resentful. Our parents, we didn't get seat belts because they actually gave a damn.
Yes.
We didn't. And then I remember the first seat belts we had were like these metal bar contraptions that had these babies in.
Uh-huh.
Wow. And do you remember back in the 80s, dude? Do you remember, Tom? I don't know if you remember this, Lynn, but we would hang out in the back of the truck with the fucking, oh, sorry, watch my language, with the no shell on top. And you'd have like, you couldn't go too fast and the kid drop out the back.
Bro, my Uncle Lewis had all of his kids. Me, Niani was like 2 years old. Christopher was like 3. Like, and I'm in the back, like I'm like 9 or 10, and we're all just in the back of a Toyota truck, just riding along down the road, bro. Like all of us
commonplace.
No seat belts, no nothing, bro. Like that would. We lived off of freaking garden hoses and freaking bikes and hitting jumps, riding our skateboards off. Like we did dumb building jumps.
Dude, I've seen you get messed up plenty of times on a skateboard, dude.
Bro, yeah. Oh yeah. Like these kids don't understand that. And then when you go back, you start talking about the whole watching Saturday morning cartoons and that whole ritual that goes along with that. And then the ritual, like you said, that kind of bridged, okay, you know what? Dad's golf is about to come on, or his like sports or whatever is going to come on. My cartoons are done. So it's time to go outside and play. Cause like, I'm not going to be able to like, I'm going to be bored if I sit here with Dad. My mom's going to freaking get mad at me because I'm going to be tugging at her freaking coattails. So I might as well just go outside and go play with freaking Daniel and freaking whoever else that I got to play with. And then we're out until the freaking sun goes down.
Yes,
that was what we did as kids, dude. They don't.
I was telling Zayo and I were talking about how like Zayo is the name of my kid. Where I was talking about how I have problems with him that would never could even have existed when we were a kid. Like for example, he texted me to tell me come pick him up at school. First off, if this was back in the 80s, there would have been one phone call. There would have been no text. And then when I get there, he texts me, he's like, "Oh, my bad, Dad. We went up to the street to go get some tacos, right?" That would be it. Back in the day, if you weren't where you were supposed to be, your ass was getting left.
You were getting left, bro. Like, I would be lucky to get a ride. I would be lucky to get a ride. If I called and said, I need to be picked up at school, and if I wasn't in front of that school,
exactly where I said.
That was it, bro.
You're walking home.
And then I'm walking home. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like, you missed me. You had me sitting out there for 5 minutes, and you weren't there. No, you're walking.
Tell me that you're at the taqueria.
We would have never left our spot because we knew better. But if we did, we would not have a freaking ride home, dude. Like they would we'd be walking that 6 miles from Fairfield High all the way back to freaking Sassoon. That's exactly what would happen.
Here's something though these kids don't realize is it was the payphones. We never had cell phones. I'm like, only thing we had was like a pager, and those things were like huge. And
there's somebody that's selling a nostalgic payphone. It actually in Fairfield. I want to buy it so bad for our next adventure, just for the memory thing. But it's the classic pay booth or whatever. Like, oh, that's so fantastic.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no, I'm like, and then
I wonder how many diseases and germs I picked up off of those things over the years,
dude. I'm like,
that's why our immune systems are so
here. Do you guys remember this thing back here? Next side me.
Oh, the little pyramid. What are those things called? Finger trap things.
Yes. Remember how we used to do those? Like, see who you like or who you want to date and marry type thing. I'm like, they still do those, but not as much. And then of course, I don't. The way I have this set, it's not gonna do the full thing. Then you got that bad boy right there.
Dude, I wonder if you could 3D print those things nowadays.
Actually, you go to Walmart, they're bringing them back. Where you
Really?
can where you can
I want
download
Walmart to do. I
the
want to do
pictures, or they have them where you do the photo thing. They're bringing them back.
Wow.
Well, what
That's
was it? I remember the 8 tracks. The 8 tracks. We even had
yes.
those back in the 80s until the tapes started coming back.
So the
Started
eight
coming
track
out.
was more like my stepsister's generation stuff. I didn't really get into media until cassette tapes. Cassette tapes was more
Hmm.
my age. I was
Yes.
I was
I was
I
a
was
Saturday
definitely
night morning DJ waiting for his favorite song to come on so I could hit record and
Yes.
play at the
That
same
is.
exact
That
time.
is. Yes. Okay. Here's something. Do you guys remember going to the movies? And popcorn
me
didn't
and this
cost more
guy,
than like.
used to sneak out to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like
I
we
have. Oh, by the way, I have
we
that movie on 4K.
dude, we used to sneak out of our house like at 11 o'clock at night, ride our bikes
all the way across town.
all the way across town to our mall, and we would go watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, dude.
Nice.
Like we would like we were the quintessential 80s kids. We were the kids that Stranger Things made about.
Yes.
For those kids. We were those kids, dude. Riding our bikes, doing like that was us, dude. We like, and if Vecna existed, we would be the kids fighting Vecna, bro. Like, that's how
Okay, so what's one song you remember from Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Time loop.
Let's do the time warp again.
Yes, I have that in my head right now.
Wow, of course. So okay, so Dave, so we've been obviously we've been having a lot of fun in our conversation, but I don't think we've actually told anybody about what you do or where you do it or
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so guys. So I have my own podcast, which you see right here. I'm a volunteer at. There I am. I volunteer at the Metal Art Comic Con. That's what it's called.
Woo!
So
And
some of
there's
the
a good
actors.
go back, Lynn. There's a good friend, Steven Constantino.
Yes.
He was a Gamorrean guard in Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Really cool guy. And he was actually the reason he was in. You know why he made it into Return of the Jedi? Did you interview him yet?
Oh, why is that?
Because his best friend was I can't remember the name of his best friend, but it was the son of Lando.
Yeah. I remember who. I remember. I just can't remember right now.
So bad.
He played as Lando Calzon. He also played
son in real life.
He's the same actor who also played in NCIS as the best friend of Leroy Jethro Gibbs' father.
Ah, okay. Well, I know that what's cool about talking to Steven is that he has a lot of great stories, not just about being on there, but he was hanging out with Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill, and they were all hanging out, playing music together, jamming, and between scenes and stuff.
He actually sent me some music.
Yeah, that man is constantly on the move, and he's got a little studio in his house.
Yep.
So yeah, very cool guy. Very cool guy.
Oh, the picture before that,
yeah,
that woman, this lady, this woman, she played as the in the Marvel's version of the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Firebird. I think I remember the voice of Spider-Man and Friends.
Okay. Oh, during you mean the cartoon?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She also played in the original 10 Commandments with the late Charlton Heston.
Oh yeah.
She played as the little girl.
Put that picture back up, Lynn. It was good. There you go. Oh wow. It is amazing. Who's your favorite person you've gotten to meet yet so far, Dave?
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. First person I got to meet was she's also one of my friends on Facebook, Mindy Sterling.
Mindy Sterling. Okay.
She played in Austin Powers movie.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah,
Mindy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Number two or whatever, or like, well, not number two, but
She's kind of like number one almost, but
right.
yeah, because she's the one who acts like she's German and yells.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
Scott.
and she signed a petition where her character is supposed to be pregnant. She says that her character says that she's late
Mhm.
because she's pregnant. Then I've actually met there's some other actors that I've met who I did not get a photo with, but a few of them who I did meet did. I was the last person that met them, and that they did pass away. Do you remember Twiggy from
Laverne and Shirley.
Buck Rogers?
Oh yeah,
The short dude. The short
Twinkie.
dude.
Bitty bitty
Twiggy.
bitty.
Yes.
Hi, Buck.
I got to meet him. I was the last person.
No way.
Yes.
You met Tweaky. Oh my god. Dude, I watched Buck
Bitty bitty bitty.
Rogers
I actually have an
bro.
autograph.
Oh
did.
my god.
I got a comic book
I'm flabbergasted, dude.
of it. I got to meet him and the actor who played as Buck Rogers himself.
Oh, Buck himself?
Yes.
Scott, was that Scott Garrett or something like that?
I
Or
don't remember his name, but they both were at the same con. He invited me to go to the after party, but because I was there by myself, I didn't have anybody with me. So, and it was one of the awesomest, greatest things I've ever got to do.
wow.
Then I met. Okay, so going through my memories here, A Hand of Fate. It was a B-rated movie during the time frame.
Mhm.
The actress who played in that, I got to meet the actors from Power Rangers
Oh, nice. You got to meet some
more than
Rangers.
one season.
You
The
know which
Lightspeed Rescue, I
actors?
got to meet the two ladies there, the yellow and pink ranger, flirted with the pink ranger.
By the way, Jill Gerard was who played Buck Rogers.
Yes.
Yes.
I got to meet him.
Wow.
I also got to meet two alien rangers from the series that was 10 episode. It was in between second season and third season. At the time frame, Power Rangers was being, I think it was this year or next year. It's the anniversary of the Power Ranger movie.
Of the original Rangers?
Of the original Rangers. I got to meet the alien rangers. Ragia and Alan Palmer are the actors who played as them. Alan Palmer plays the Black Alien Ranger.
Oh, wow.
Ragia plays, also known as Ragia as Delphi. The first female white ranger.
Okay.
And
there's been so many Rangers, it's hard to keep track of them.
yes, I'm semi-photographic memory, so it's a good.
Yeah, they do a Ranger Con every year down in SoCal too.
Yes.
Have you?
Last couple of years, I understand they hadn't done it because of COVID and Rajia's health.
Right.
That's hearsay. I'm not going to confirm it. That's hearsay.
Have you done any? Pardon me. Have you done any interviews outside of Metal Art Con, or have you gone to other conventions?
I'm going to be hopefully in the next year or so going to other conventions and doing it. I've done one interview that I was supposed to actually do an interview after the person did last con last year, but had to postpone it because I got sick and other things were happening at the same time.
Right.
Dave Warren was supposed to have been my interview because he was gonna do a Halloween special, but because I got sick, I had to postpone it. And then, of course, I've done many others. Only people I have not interviewed are some of the people in the pictures. For example, the one tall gentleman that you saw with the helmet, he played in Predator. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He played as Predator in the
I can see that. He's got the build for it.
2018. So, I also got to meet the actor. There we go. Rita Repulsa.
Oh, she looks mighty
So I
young.
got to meet her in 2020 on a Zoom call,
Hmm.
and of course, I also got to meet the actor who stole Baby Grogu right there. He had told me the secret how much that character weighed.
Hmm.
He told me how many people had to move him around and stuff, and I thought it
Operated.
was pretty cool. There's a lot of things. Oh, I did basically. You know the saying like 100 ways that you've met an actor, like Kevin Bacon. You never actually met him. You only
You
met
talking
him
about 6 degrees of separation?
six. Yes. Well, I did 6 degrees separation for Dick Van Dyke. So
Wow.
there was a young man who acted with Dick Van Dyke in the
Hmm.
Dick Van Dyke show. He was a little boy at the time. He was there, and it was in 2021 Comic Con. Is and I felt lucky because I got to meet an actor who acted with Dick Van Dyke.
No, so you were 2 degrees away.
2 degrees, yes. And it was neat because he said that Dick Van Dyke was always nice. He was funny.
Well, I don't know who you got coming through there, but if you hook up with Elon Musk, I want to be the first lightsaber in space.
I know, right? No, I would love to do
Kyber Cave.
talk Elon Musk into building a real lightsaber.
Yeah, hell yeah, I don't want a real one, dude. I will mess around and chop off my hand in like 2 minutes, dude. No way. This is about as hardcore as I want to get.
There was a I think a YouTube video. Someone made a lightsaber that looked real.
Yeah,
And so he popped it up. It goes up, and it has the special light that blinks. It goes around it, and it literally looked real.
it's a flamethrower, bro.
I know,
Of
right?
course it's real. It's a flamethrower.
You guys got any other questions for me?
Oh yeah, well yeah, well, we were learning about your show. How long has your show been running now?
It's been running now 1 year and 12 months.
Right. When you're 12, how many episodes did you put out?
I put out some. It depends on the amount of length and stuff, and the ability of doing it. So I've had so far. Um, Season 1, I did 12 episodes.
Oh,
Season
okay.
2, I've got so far 2 episodes, so that's 14. I'm getting ready to do another couple episodes starting after I do this. I'll be doing a back to back set of episodes. So I'm actually going to be doing episode 3 and 4 together, and then
Oh
next
wow.
week I'll be doing episodes. I'll be doing episode 5 and 6 to catch up because episode 6 is going to be a Christmas episode.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So now,
and a birthday episode.
what can people expect when they tune into Nostalgic Blend? Is it all interviews, or what else do you do on there?
Not just interviews. Talk about like whatever they want, like remembering growing up, like certain things. For example, I did one day, one episode, season 1, I did for St. Patrick's Day. Another one I did like July the 4th, not
Right.
July 4th, but May the 4th. I do different ones. Like last episode that I did was introducing a new app that was supposed to be coming out. It finally came out, but people started losing interest in it. It's called the Neptune app.
Okay.
It was to take place of the TikTok because TikTok was supposed to gone
Right.
away,
Right.
and so she was my last interview at the new year, and that got over 30 plus watches.
Hmm.
And but yeah, I do that. I do talk about stuff the past, present, future. I'm getting ready to soon as I do for Dave, we're gonna do a special thing where Uh, tune in, listen in, like what your favorite things are. You could win tickets to the Metal Art Comic Con type thing.
Oh, okay, okay. Like a
It's still up in
promotional.
the air there. I have to talk with Dave about that.
Nice. I'm all for that. Well, let me know about that. We can promote that on our show for
Oh
you
yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah. I'm getting ready to email a woman, a gal. She's done. She has books that she does. She publishes books for others.
Mm.
She was not far from you.
Okay.
Uh, this past con, she was dressed up in like a superhero.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna be doing her. I'm gonna interview her. See if she's open for February. Do a Black History Month for
Mm.
February. Uh, do that. I will do a Valentine's Day. I'll do a Black Friday / Valentine's Day
Mm.
type podcast. Uh,
Episode.
so I'm gonna be doing a little bit more. She's choosing to extend all the way up to about Comic Con, and then what we'll do is take a break, and then August start up season 3. That's
Wow.
going to extend all the way out until
Do you work
April.
on your show by yourself, or does anybody else help you with it?
I do it by myself.
Mm.
There's no editing. It's off the cuss. It's off the wall. No editing. I just have a few ground rules. So when I do interviews, there's certain things we'll not talk about. We'll not go into too personal because personal life needs to be kept private. I just
Right.
pick up old memories of like what they missed growing up. What was their favorite certain things? Uh, if you had a chance, what would you tell your past self? Or if you could go into the future, what would you tell your future self about the past
Right.
and stuff like that?
Hmm.
Excuse me. We'll give a little like on this day, such and such happened, or do like an in memory of. For example, this year we've lost so many actors and actresses.
Right.
What I might do
Right.
is on New Year's Eve, just doing memory of type thing.
That's actually pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
yeah, that's
yeah.
actually pretty cool. Like we have honestly we have lost a lot of like actors and actresses like from uh from this era, like from our you know our
hmm
time period, and so that's actually a really cool thing to do. So that's awesome. That's
The
awesome.
thing
Yeah.
for me that got me was when we lost. I'm like I can't think of the names right now. When we've lost them, it's like that's my childhood because we just recently lost the voice of Marge Simpson, who does it for Canada and
Oh yeah.
France.
Yeah. She was just last week.
Yeah, we lost one of the voices from Jimmy Neutron. We lost. It's one of those things.
Dude,
It's like,
yesterday, we just lost the voice actor who did Blaster from Transformers, and he did Doc from GI
hmm
Joe.
Yeah,
hmm
dude, I freaking saw that, bro. That freaking
Yeah.
broke my heart, man.
we
Dude,
yeah.
oh,
I also talking about like movies that are coming out. Uh, what's gonna be the good and what may not work. Uh,
Mhm.
when you watch the previews of it, we talk about what would you love to see for the future happen. Uh, also I just throw in, hey, I have TikTok. So if you got TikTok, look for me. This is who I am.
Mhm.
We'll do this. I mostly try to keep it from going overboard and try to keep less political out. That's one thing I
Right.
will not.
Well, that's good, especially in this day and age. It's hard to stay away from that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, like I can get political on my other platforms, but I like the political stuff out of like Saber Rattle. This is my safe space here. So
this
like
this is the nerd spot.
yeah, this is my safe space. So I like to keep this like as anti like I don't
Yeah.
like any of that stuff out of it.
Just like you guys, I try to keep the swearing at a minimum.
Yeah, yeah.
Of if you have to say instead of saying the
Hopefully you do a better job.
you say dang, or you say darn, or
Right.
snap. If it slips, just keep on going. I'm not editing. I'll just say
That's how
warning.
we do it too. Like unfortunately, like we're not as good as you are about it, but like
I'm learned.
we try. We try. We definitely
Hey,
try.
That's fine. I've learned over the years. Just be careful.
Yeah.
I also talk about like say for example, it's the anniversaries of the anniversary of the Muppets. Okay, let's say
Wow.
with that. We'll talk about say, hey, I remember growing up when the Muppets first movie, my mom had me watch. I loved it, and then I'll say, did you guys know? I don't know if you guys know this, but Yoda was a actual Muppet.
Right. Right.
I'm
Right.
like, just because you see it in, like they don't look like he's a Muppet in, like the Phantom to the Clone to the Revenge of the Sith to like Revenge of the Sith. That's computer animation. The originals, I name them, or I will say they always. That's how I fell in love with with Yoda, was because he literally they allowed him to have heart and feeling with the emotions of doing that.
Jim
We've
Henson.
had
Jim Henson
one.
was a genius. Like he was a genius when it came to creating these puppets, and not only creating them, but making them be able to emote with his hand.
Yes,
A hand. Like that
yes,
to me was one of the most amazing factors that can never be reproduced. That
hmm
can never, ever be replicated. Like it
no,
can't. Like you can like don't get me wrong. The CGI for Yoda was great. When he was jumping around kicking Count Dooku's ass,
hmm
that was awesome. But that emotion that he could create with just scrunching that Muppet like with his hand
yes,
to make Yoda be like upset or angry. There's nothing you can do to replicate that. Like so, I definitely agree with that. I definitely
yeah.
agree.
Oh, here's something.
It is
Did you guys
amazing
know that?
the type of work that Henson Films was doing back in the day that wasn't being done by anyone. Like I think there's some. I think it was. I think Dark Crystal is the first movie that was made with all non-human actors.
Yep.
Yes, actually, it was.
So yeah, so the work that they were doing was absolutely groundbreaking. Right up there
Did
with
you?
Lucasfilm.
Yes. Did you guys know that Jim Henson uh donated the statue of Kermit the Frog that was on top in their studio that looked like Charlie Chapman
Mhm,
to uh the arts there in Georgia,
mhm.
the College of the Arts
I
there in
did
Georgia.
not. I was not aware of that. That's cool.
Yes, and so yeah, that's the type of stuff I talk about. I'm like remembering. I'm like then I'll go. I'll switch it to like, you know what? The thing I miss the most: the holidays, Halloween.
Mhm.
You can make your own costume, or you buy a costume. You get the fake mask. You're dressing
Right.
up. You're going to go trick or treating. The candy was huge. You can get a pillow and that get filled. You'd have to have a second pillow.
Do we want to talk about your Halloween costume in sixth grade, fan?
Oh,
You know, we can bring that up when we go. Oh, and speaking of which, we're supposed to be going. You want to go on the show next week? This Lynn?
Wait, what? What?
We're going on Dave's show next week.
Okay. I mean, am I allowed? Am I allowed to come? Like,
Well, you're the director of the show. I figured.
Yeah, you can come. Well,
Dave,
we have to make
I would
sure.
be humbled if you would have me on your show, bro.
Yeah, you guys, you're welcome.
I
It's
would,
gonna be if I can somehow switch it up and do it on here and record it, because then I can do or I can do both. Actually, if I can. Shoot, they
what do
don't
you
do
what do
Zoom.
you use? What system do you use?
I usually use Zoom.
Okay, I
we can
don't.
do Zoom.
I
I mean,
can't remember with Zoom, but I know you do multiple people with Zoom.
I can what I can do is because you guys have me in the group, I can send that link from Zoom in there.
Yeah.
You both can tap it.
okay,
Okay.
sounds good. We can do it that way. We can do it that way.
We'll figure
I
out.
would love to
But
be on your show, man. Like
Yeah,
I would love to, bro. Like real talk.
yeah.
Like
Because
we can talk all things nostalgic.
we because what's neat is that Christmas, my birthday. Take a guess when my birthday is.
Don't tell me your birthday. Okay, so you know,
December 24th,
is it the 24th?
Nope. Go backwards.
21st,
Go forward one.
20 seconds.
Yep.
You're the
Okay.
22nd. So my stepdaughter is the 24th. So that's amazing, dude.
Okay.
Like oh yeah, that's
I was born on the coldest day of the coldest year. Back before
It
they
sounds like the beginning of a
changed.
novel. I was born
I was
on
born
the coldest day
oldest
of the
day.
coldest year.
Oh this year.
Just
Ever.
before they changed the winter solstice. My birthday, the year that I was born on the first day of winter, and that was during the time frame. That was 22nd.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And my mom went into labor without power.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
It really
Yes.
did begin like a novel.
Like that's a novel. You were born like dude, that's the intro to a freaking like dystopic movie right there, bro. Like,
I could literally, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I could wear shorts, and we got down to like 29 to 30 degrees
Oh, God, you guys are
while I
killing
was in
me
high
with
school.
that. Oh, you're killing me with that. He was telling me they were wearing shorts at 50 degrees. I was like, man, you're killing me, bro.
When we
bro,
were in
I'm from
Disneyland,
California. I used to wear shorts when it was 80 degrees. Now I
Yes.
wear shorts at 50 degrees. So you know that I have become this weird Midwestern. We're not even like,
see, in Florida, my mom and I went the first week of December to Disney World. I wore shorts. When we were leaving Oregon, we got so cold the night, the morning we were leaving Oregon, and I was wearing shorts or pants, one of the two,
Mhm.
and a light jacket as we were traveling. It didn't phase me because as soon as we got there, I had to take my jacket off because I had a sleeveless shirt on. So yeah.
Well, listen, my friend. We're actually a little bit over, but we are going to be coming on to your show this week. We will be invading the nostalgic blend, but that won't be out until next month. That's correct, right?
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and do is shoot.
We'll schedule
Okay.
on that board that sideboard that we have. We'll still
yeah,
talk on that one over there, so that way Lynn can be in on it. We can all be on the same page.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Just like send me the thing. We'll go ahead and set up with the date and the time.
Where can people get a hold of you? Where should they be looking out for you next to find you?
Oh, okay. So you guys can be okay. So I'm either gonna I am so when I do my zooms, guys, I do that. I post it, and it's gonna be on. Let me pop out of my thing here. So I have more than one area. I
So
am part. I have like stream. I stream usually BuzzFeed is what I use for my
okay,
streaming. And
okay,
what BuzzFeed does, it'll pop out. It'll go to like the like iPhone Music, the iPhone Music.
Okay, so you're
It'll go iHeartRadio.
you're on iHeart as well.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It streams on different ones. So what it does is that once I get done doing the recording, all I do is upload it. Boom. What I do is any videoing I have, go ahead and I'll download it into my YouTube page. And where you
Nice.
can find my YouTube page, like I said, let me pop back into here.
Mhm.
It's called the Nostalgic Blend.
Nostalgic blend.
So we look.
So-
If we want to find you, we'll find you on Nostalgic Blend. Whether we go on TikTok, regardless, like
Yeah.
it's-
So
we're-
on TikTok, I am under David Saunders.
okay,
One.
okay,
Okay. And if you wanna like send me a message on a day, say, hey, can we just like shoot the breeze live?
I
So
just
people
want to
come in.
find you so I can repost any of your crap. Like that. That's what I want to do, bro. Like,
Yeah.
because, like you. We were talking about some nostalgic stuff, and like that's the kind of stuff that warms my heart. So
Yes.
I just
Question.
I want to make sure to be able to repost you and throw you on my feed. So like,
Thank you.
like,
Here's question: do you like Ninja Turtles?
do I like Ninja Turtles? do I?
Have you eaten the Ninja Turtle cereal back in the 80s?
Wow.
Of course, I loved it, dude.
I love Ninja Turtles. Power Rangers. Favorite Christmas figure for me, other than Santa, the Grinch.
See, mine might have to be my favorite. What's my favorite? Dude, it's got to be Ralphie. It's got to be Ralphie. It's got to be Ralphie. You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out, Ralphie. Like
I
that.
sing. I can sing. I sing also.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome,
So
dude. We are so glad that you came on our show.
thank you.
Honestly,
Oh, and before you go, I have a let's see here. I have also Discord.
oh, you're on Discord as well. Okay,
I am on
I'm
a Discord
as well.
also.
Dude, you got to send me all of your links.
Hmm.
Send me all of your links in the chat that we had set up on Facebook. Send me
Yeah,
all of your
yeah.
links.
No, we
Send
can
me
get
all
put
of
it
your
in the
links
description.
in that Facebook chat, and I promise you, I will follow you on whatever platforms you're on. I trust me, bro. I will be up your butt like
Wow.
worse.
If I can throw out something, once this is added onto your guys' thing, anybody who listens, don't be afraid. Go ahead and just pop into my YouTube, push the follow button. I would love to at least before New Year's Eve at least hit 100 subscribers because it helps me out. It helps. Did you know both TikTok and YouTube? When you have so many followers, it will kick your videos up into the
Yeah,
FYP page.
yeah, it'll kick it into the algorithm. That's exactly
Well, that's what we're trying to get.
I
We're
know.
trying to get into that algorithm.
So no, we'll definitely do that, dude. So I look forward to being on your show. I definitely look forward to being on your show.
I will set up the date and we I do believe we already have the time. If not, we can do a time.
Well, except we'll
And
talk on that other page. We'll figure that
Yeah,
all out on
we'll
the other page.
Yes.
definitely talk about that. We'll definitely
All right,
talk about
guys.
that, bro. All right, man. Hey, we loved having you on the show, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro.
So good seeing you again, brother.
It was so
Good seeing
good
you,
to meet
man.
you. Like I'm you're awesome, bro. Like
Thank you.
and I look forward to like talking to you more, dude. Like
Yes.
I love what your content's about, and I love it, man. So
Thank
take
you.
care, brother. We love you,
You
man.
too. Love you guys too. All right.
No, I was waiting for an outro.
You know what? I do have an outro. Like,
Oh, see,
yeah, see, I do have that.
it's such a new thing. You didn't even remember you had it.
I didn't even remember I had the outro. Like, so what? Like, I still have the outro, and even though we're still talking, I still have the outro. So
Yeah.
Yeah, my computer was doing weird stuff, so it's okay.
All
Totally okay.
right, so we will keep you informed. We are going to be on Dave's show next week. I think we tape next week, and then it'll be like another few weeks behind that before we actually hit
No
his
doubt.
air. I'm not sure how
No
that
doubt.
works,
Yeah.
but we will keep you guys informed when we are on Dave's show.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely shoot that out to you guys. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Thank you for hanging out with us, man. Like we love it. We love it. Like I know I love it. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna be really candid and really kind of open with our Kyber Cave / Saber Rattle like family. Um, I greatly look forward to Sundays.
Oh,
Sundays mean a lot to me now, and I'm like I'm not trying to get emotional, and I don't want to get like all teary eyed. But you know what? I put in a lot of effort. I've had people at work when I'm, I might be working on a Sunday morning, and like they'll be like, hey, what you got going on? I'm like, dude, I gotta get home. I gotta like do some editing. I gotta do my stuff. And they're like, for what? I'm like, yeah, I have a podcast. You have a podcast? Yeah. And then I gotta go on their YouTube, and next thing you know, like they're following me, and like this, you guys have done so much for me.
oh,
You guys don't know what you've done for me. As far as being like a part of this family and a part of the Kyber Cave family, like it's done a lot for me. So I just want to let you know that I appreciate you guys so much. Whoever watches, I don't care if you watched live, I don't care if you click on and watch after the fact. You guys, I love you guys. You guys have done a lot for me. So thank you.
well, I have been here for 5.5 years. It's amazing, like how many people have cycled through this show, and it's always interesting to me too. The people that come in and out, and I love everybody that dedicates their time and their energy to this. Everybody has brought something different, but I think of all the iterations that we've had of this show, this one feels the most honest to me. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels the most genuine, like, and I think it's only because I've known you on a personal level for so many years outside of this that it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like I'm coming on with another actor. It feels like I'm just kicking it with my homie. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's what I tell people when they ask me about the podcast. I tell them that's exactly what I tell them. I'm like, you know what? I'm with my buddy that I've known since sixth grade. Like I've known this guy since sixth grade. I threw a thermos at him, and then we became best friends. Like it's the weirdest, most like crazy like evolution of a friendship that you could ever imagine, and we're still friends throughout
Right.
all the just the craziness in our lives. We are still friends, and that to me means more than anything on this planet, except for this Saber Rattle. Like because of you, this means so much to me. So like, and you mean so much to me, bro. So yeah, that's
Thanks, man.
I know it's the holidays. I'm getting all mushy. It's okay. It's all right.
Well, we thank you. We love you. We've got exciting things coming up.
I still
I
want
haven't,
those
you and I
lightsabers.
have
Dude.
not
I will pay you for those
discussed.
lightsabers. I want
Uh,
those two lightsabers. I will pay you. I will send you money like yesterday. I will send you money. Give me those two.
yeah, I'm really excited that I got an opportunity to do the BMF,
Yeah,
and that nobody else had stolen the idea before I got to it.
I'm glad. I'm so
And that now that because I talked to Ann about it, that gets to be a Kyber Cave exclusive. So
and I want it. I want it. I know. I'm kidding. But anyways, dude, like I've got a cool, so typically we do like a cool little Star Wars like outro kind of thing. I've got a really I've got kind of a cool one. I had to set it to some other music because again, we're not licensed by Lucasfilm, so like I can't just like be broadcasting like, you know, you know, certain music or theme songs that obviously are LucasArts related. but I've got to show this to you, and then we're gonna come back after this. Like, but I have to show this.
All
Um,
right.
it's a cool outro. Like basically, what I wanted to say is, like, how many Mandalorians can you fit in a con? That's my question that I'm asking as I roll this next video. Did you see the little Mandalorian at the end? Like the like I'm sorry. I thought that was super cute. I thought it was cool for the holidays. Like I thought it was pretty cool.
Right, like a circus car, just all the Mandalorians.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
say Mandalorians is probably one of my favorite sects as far as cosplay because of the creativity that you're allowed to put into it.
Right? Like you can do whatever you want with that armor, bro. Like it's like, and I feel like Sabine gave us that leeway to do that. Like
The
Sabine,
permission.
yeah, she took that armor and she made it her own, even though she wasn't Mandalorian. But and so like I feel like then obviously the Mandalorian series and like those other series like allowed you to do those things, but I don't know. I feel like I Mandalorian armor is gotten so freaking cool. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome. So
Yes, we get you some Mando armor.
yeah, you know what? Actually, I have a friend of mine here in Michigan that she 3D printed. Well, she commissioned somebody to 3D print her own armor, and she
Nice.
got her own Mando armor. So I thought that was pretty cool.
If
So
we can get you back to the Bay, there's local troops out here, and they do what they call armor parties, where you basically get together once every month and they build armor, and you like so they don't build it for you. You got to bring your own pieces, but they have all the equipment and they teach you how to do it. So you're building your own armor, but you're getting guidance and all the tools for free.
that is awesome. I would love that, dude. And where's that at?
That's here. The local Mando. They're called the Terran clan.
Oh, bro, you had me at clan. Like I would love that, dude. I would totally love that. Like that would,
I totally need to finish. I got started on mine and I've just never finished it, but I got like a few of my key components. But I was doing I'm big on crossovers, so I was doing a Marvin the Martian. So I was doing Marvin the Mando.
dude, really? It doesn't surprise me. Like if okay, real quick, guys. If anyone like no one knows he loves Marvin the Martian, bro. Marvin the Martian has been his thing since like what, sixth grade, seventh
Yeah,
grade?
I have that tattoo to my ankle. That's my
Yeah, I
first
know.
tattoo.
What was it? I want to say your big affinity was seventh, eighth grade. Like,
Right.
yeah. I want to say, oh dude, bro. That's a Marvin the Martian freaking Mando. Like that would be great.
With the little
That would
brush on top.
yeah,
And
with the brush.
instead of the visor, I'm gonna have it open with his eyes underneath.
And would you have your space modulator?
And then instead of the Wookiee braids, he's gonna have the red coil braids.
That would be cool. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Well, you know what? Honestly, guys, you know what? I don't know how many people we had tune in tonight, but I just want to let you guys know that we appreciate you all whether you tune in, whether you come to our page later and watch our show. Like I appreciate you guys. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys very much. And we've only got a few more weeks left until the end of the year. Lynn, you and I have to decide. We haven't in the past. Usually, Marissa and I took the last 2 weeks off of the year um, because it coincided with other holidays and stuff. But it doesn't really work that this way this year. So we have the choice of either staying on or taking a couple of weeks off. So we will let you know about that. But please do not forget. And I'm going to have you start building promo, but we have Tom Morrow, January 4th,
Yeah.
aka
We're gonna-
Andy from Toy Story, will be here. So
We'll do
I
a
would
promo if
definitely-
you could. Like I said, we'll get all our ducks in a row, and we'll do a promo to promote that for the first of the year. So yeah, dude, it's up to you, man. You're the brainchild of the show, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. If we do a show on the eve of New Year's Eve, I don't know if that even makes sense, but like yeah, I'm okay with it. If not, you know what, we'll come back with you like on the first of the year. Like we'll do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
There will always be more, and we've got a big year in store.
Well, hey, dude, like I was happy with the show, man, and like, I'm happy with the people that come and check us out. So, let's go out
All
with it.
right, Joe.
We love you.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for
Lynn,
hanging
it is
out.
always good to see you. Good luck out there in the 14 degrees or 4 degrees or whatever it is.
Dude, don't even remind me, man. Like, please don't remind me. We didn't really get a chance to do any nerdy news, but we did.
Oh, well, look, really quickly, we'll give some love out to Luda Diego for being the second person in Star Wars history to be nominated for a Golden Globe.
You
The
mean
only
Diego
other
Luna?
person being Sir Alec Guinness himself.
Yeah.
So, woo!
Yes. Diego Luna, you're amazing. Yeah, it dropped. Diego Luna, we love you. We love you as Andor. We're out of here, guys. We'll see you
All right,
later.
Joe.
All right, guys. Take care. We love you, Saber Rattle, and we love you, Saber Rattle crew and Kyber Cave family. Take care.
Yo.